This edition of Mac Voices is brought to you by PDF Pen for iPhone from Smile, the mobile version of the award-winning Mac PDF editor. Use PDF Pen for iPhone to sign a contract, make corrections, or fill out a form while you're on the go. Now you have big PDF editing power in a convenient travel size. Visit smilesoftware.com for more information, and thanks to Smile for sponsoring this edition of Mac Voices. Hi, I'm Chuck Joyner, and Mac Voices is at Macworld iWorld 2013 in San Francisco. We are at the pre-show stuff this time around at the exhibitor's innovation booth, First Look, talking to John of Reallusion about CrazyTalk, something that I got a press release on. At first I wasn't quite sure, but the more I learned about it, the more interested I became. John, it's great to have you.
It's great to be here, Chuck. Thank you very much.
And I think I blew it, CrazyTalk7.
CrazyTalk7, yes, absolutely. Here at Macworld, yeah, we're debuting our first premiere launch here at Macworld, our first attendance here, and look forward to showing off the capabilities of 2D animation and auto animation with CrazyTalk7. Yeah.
Now, again, I'm being very honest, when I looked at this and I read the press release, it's like, okay, this might be interesting for kids. And then I saw the video and read a little more about it, and it's like, wow, this could be not only fun, but could be very useful too. Tell me about CrazyTalk7 and what it delivers.
Well, your first notion would actually be totally right in the fact that it is something that's great for kids, but then it's something that's so much more than that too. This software, CrazyTalk7, allows anyone to bring in a single digital photograph and then animate that photograph with their own voice or recorded audio, and then quickly generate a video, HD level or something to share on your phone that could quickly come directly from CrazyTalk. So it's a very fast way to generate animation from a single digital photograph is the concept. The users, certainly kids, ages first grade, second grade, and on up, all the way to studios, pro studios like ABC's Jimmy Kimmel Live and Comedy Central's Jon Stewart and The Daily Show, all use our software in the studio.
The thing that struck me most in reading about it is fast. That it's not something that I'm going to have to sit there and try to animate every single word that I say and make sure the mouth matches. How do you accomplish that?
So CrazyTalk is at version 7, so we've been at it a while. The way that it works though is that we really build everything on a real-time animation engine. Okay, so when we're talking about real-time, we're taking that element of rendering away the things that people have farms for. We're going to leave that to cows and chickens, right? Because what we want to do is let you have a really quick way to animate. And the real-time engine, first of all, lets you instantly, what you see is what you get. So it's WYSIWYG in that kind of context. But the fact that it's using your voice, you're puppeteering exactly what you see on the screen. When you hit the render button, it only takes a minute to accomplish the video that you want, and then you've got it ready either for post-production or instant sharing on the web.
Can you show us a little bit of it?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Great. Let's do it.
Great. So inside CrazyTalk, you can see we've already got a little animation playing here on the stage. This is Oscar the cat. He's quite a celebrity now. But Oscar always has a little bit of attitude because we work him pretty hard, right? But inside the software, we can take any digital photo and achieve this kind of animation. I'll show you how we do it. Basically inside CrazyTalk, and CrazyTalk allows you to import any photograph inside. And so what we want to start with is our JPEG image. So you could take a shot directly off your phone if you wanted to, and then import it directly into CrazyTalk. And then once inside CrazyTalk, it's very simple to animate the character. All you need to do is follow the guide that's in the top right portion of the screen, and then once you've got the 4 points fit on the face, that's either side of the eyes, either side of the mouth, the character's really almost there. So the next section actually puts a little bit more of a sophisticated wireframe onto our character, and this wireframe is going to be the armature or the control points that we're going to use to animate. So once we've got the character inside and we've pulled our features into place just like so, we have the opportunity to get started with our animation. And so what I'll do is I'll go back to the stage and show you our final fitting for the character mask is like this, and it's basically achieved by just pulling and dragging these dots just like so. So it's really simple, very friendly to use, and anyone can really do it. So once you've got your character on the stage, you can add eyes, you can add teeth. Obviously, since the character's mouth is closed in the photograph, all we need to do a little dental work is pop open the mouth like this. We can choose from different teeth if we want. We could add a little bling, or we've got some zombie teeth down here. If you're a Walking Dead fan, you can do that as well. But we'll be nice to our kitty and go ahead and keep some kitty teeth here. And so Oscar will perform well for us. Once we've got that set, then the audio would be the next portion that we would begin to move towards. This character now can be saved into our library and recalled. That fitting process we don't have to do again. Okay, so it saves you time. You have actors that are always aggregating in your content area. All right. We can either record live audio, we can use an audio file, or we can record TTS to make this happen. So text to speech could be used as well. We'll go ahead and use the audio file here. And so I'll go over to my voice script section, and I'm going to pull in an audio file that we have. And I'll just drag and drop that on the stage. In fact, CrazyTalk and all of Reallusion's products are very friendly, drag and drop in order to animate. And automatically, before we can even talk about it, the cat is coming to life and animating here on the screen. So CrazyTalk even gets ahead of us sometimes, right? And then ultimately, the idea is that once you have this character on the screen, you have what's called Automotion. Automotion inside CrazyTalk is a real defining difference between what animation used to be and what it is now. Previously with animation, you talked about keyframes, you talked about very extensive work, and the animators that do that work, more power to them. They're amazing artists. For the rest of us, there's CrazyTalk. And CrazyTalk allows you to be able to choose from these Automotion scripts. Like we do something like a simple talking gesture and add it to the scene, and then the character is calm, he's talking, he's just doing his thing. Now, we could get a little crazier with it and do something like disturbing if we wanted to. Now the cat's got a little attitude on the scene, or in our scene here, or we could even get a little crazier here and give him a little more emotion. This is all animation that's driven by the audio that has been placed on the actor. And so if I open up the timeline like so, you can see the audio file that's here and the waveform. And then for professionals that want to have a bit more control over the animation, like the guys at Jimmy Kimmel Live and Jon Stewart, they like to dig all the way down and get down to the individual mouth shapes. So CrazyTalk on the surface, fun, simple, but there's a lot of depth to what you can actually do to the animation. So you can change individual mouth shapes and the responsiveness or expressiveness of this. So I can turn this down, up. And then once you've got your character fit, you've got some animation there on the stage and some audio, then you can go even to the full hands-on real-time fun with CrazyTalk, and that is our puppeteering mode. Okay, the puppeteering mode allows you to select from different muscles in the face, or you can select our predefined motions here for the face, or our predefined expressions. And then just with your mouse, you can puppeteer that expression like so. Blink the eyes and really bring your character to life that way. So I can choose something different here and preview that as well. But from a single 2D photograph now, we have a completely living avatar that we can bring to life, add to videos, serious projects, or just for fun. CrazyTalk's perfect.
And we can change the audio track and retain all the work we've already done so that the cat can now address us with different messages if we want. This can be our corporate spokesperson.
That's true. This can be your Aflac duck. This can be your E-Trade baby. This can be, whatever it is that you might want to bring to life.
And sort of along those lines, how about licensing and all of those kind of things? If I create something that I did want to use as a corporate spokesperson, do I have any license restrictions or any issues with that, outside, obviously, of the photo of the person I would use?
So there's the catch, right? You've got to be mindful of making sure that the photos you bring in, you have rights to. That responsibility will be on the artist for certain. But inside CrazyTalk, we've made this a very independent artist-friendly product. We want people to be able to use this in their production and without the constraints of heavy licensing fees or anything like that. So for this version of CrazyTalk, it's available in the Apple App Store, $29.99. It gives you the ability to publish whatever you make commercially and use the product that way as well. Features extend from CrazyTalk into the future. The crystal ball ahead is iOS versions as well, so you'll have an ecosystem that lives in your pocket, on your desktop. All of it has CrazyTalk capability and fun.
Very nice, very nice. $29.99 in the Mac App Store.
That's correct. Yes.
Great. And the website for people who want to find out more about it.
The website to find out more about it is our website, Reallusion, Reallusion.com. And at Reallusion.com, you can see lots of different videos on the software, how it works, and receive free training via YouTube as well.
Thank you so much for the time. This is a very cool product that needs a second look to really, I think, fully appreciate what it can do. And I hope, folks, you'll take that second look. I think you'll have a lot of fun with it, whether you have kids or whether you have a company that you need a spokescat for. Sean, thank you.
Thanks a lot, Chuck.
Folks, more from Macworld iWorld 2013 in San Francisco. I'm Chuck Joyner. This is Mac Voices. MacVoicesTV is part of the MacVoices Group at MacVoicesGroup.com. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at BackbeatMedia.com.